Breaking news coming in the last couple of minutes. Cody Rhodes has returned from injury and won the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match, booking himself a place in the main event of WrestleMania. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there's plenty of news stories to get into in the world of WWE. And as I am recording this right now, the Royal Rumble is live on the air. And what has just happened in the last couple of minutes or so, Cody Rhodes has returned from injury. And not only has he returned from injury, but he has won the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match, last eliminating Intercontinental Champion Gunther to win the Royal Rumble and now go on to WrestleMania, seemingly to challenge for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, or maybe just the WWE Championship, just the Universal Championship, we don't know. One thing we do know right now, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the former AEW Executive Vice President, has won the Royal Rumble match. He's going to WrestleMania. He returned from injury. We knew he was going to be in the match. WWE had previously announced Cody Rhodes was going to be in the match. And actually, the Royal Rumble match, the Men's Royal Rumble match, kicked off tonight's premium live event. And to be honest, it may as well have been a countdown to Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes did not actually make his return till very late in the match itself, entering at the coveted number 30 position. Now, obviously, Cody Rhodes did make his hotly anticipated return to WWE after suffering that torn pectoral muscle at Hell in a Cell last year. Now, Rhodes, as I mentioned, was number 30 as the entrant in the Royal Rumble match. He last eliminated Gunther in the match, who actually entered in the number 1 position, the Intercontinental Champion, filling the Iron Man spot this year in the Rumble match. An incredibly impressive performance. I'm pretty sure he probably set a record for his performance in that Rumble match, because it was absolutely incredible, going coast to coast indeed. But Cody Rhodes has won the match, and he will be heading now to WrestleMania. Now, of course, Cody Rhodes, my question going into this premium live event, I said, was it too obvious? That was my only thing. Was it too obvious? And it must be said, this match featured a plethora of other surprise entrants in the match. I think they're going to get their own separate videos, but just to go through them a bit quickly, we had the likes of WWE Hall of Famer Booker T enter the Rumble match. He entered at number 21. He had a brief showing, including a Harlem sidekick to Dominic Mysterio. He hit a Spinaroonie, but he was immediately eliminated by Gunther, as were many people as well. But certainly a big deal to see Booker T back there. Edge, the WWE Hall of Famer, the Rated R superstar Edge, made his return in the Royal Rumble match too. Again, this is going to get its separate video, but it's the first time we've seen Edge since Extreme Rules in 2022, where of course he was defeated by Finn Balor in the I Quit match. And it mustn't be surprising that he went straight after the Judgment Day in the match. He eliminated the likes of Finn Balor and Damian Priest. But then while trying to eliminate Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor and Damian Priest helped eliminate Edge. So that then continues the Judgment Day situation. Logan Paul also made his return in the Royal Rumble match. He entered at number 29, the spot prior to Cody Rhodes' entrance in the match. Now, of course, this was his first match since losing to Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel last year. He had an absolutely jaw-dropping moment with Ricochet, where they both did a springboard clothesline from opposite ends of the ring and hit each other in the middle. Just a massive collision like that. It was absolutely incredible. Surprisingly as well, he eliminated Seth freaking Rollins in the match. He was actually one of the final 3 before being eliminated by the eventual winner, Cody Rhodes, who, as I mentioned, has returned from injury. He is now back, and he now will be going to WrestleMania. Now, again, it was an interesting match because it did feel somewhat like a countdown to Cody Rhodes. It felt like a countdown to literally, we're waiting for Cody to come out. And as I said, my only thing was it going to be too obvious? Was it too obvious that Cody Rhodes was going to win this Rumble match? Because the general feeling, even prior to him getting injured, of course, was that he was going to be one of the people possibly in line to challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Maybe he could be the one that actually ends Roman Reigns' legendary undefeated streak, all the way dating back to 2019 when he lost to Baron Corbin. Of course, since then also as well, he's now the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. That reigns lasted over 2 years. Could Cody Rhodes be the one? Could the crazy story that it's one of the founding members of All Elite Wrestling, could he be the one to defeat Roman Reigns for that undisputed Universal Championship? And as I said, my only thought process coming into it was, is it just a little bit too obvious? And traditionally in the past, under the Vince McMahon regime, particularly when it comes to things like the Royal Rumble, if things were a little bit too obvious, they tended to sometimes go in a different direction because of that, because they didn't want it to be too obvious. But frankly, in this situation, I think it's the right call. Seeing the Royal Rumble field as it was, involving no Sami Zayn, you know, and also it must be said, there was some concern going into this Rumble match as well, wasn't there? That would the fans in attendance, would they revolt if Sami Zayn didn't win the Royal Rumble? And the answer to that is no. Sami Zayn wasn't even involved in the Rumble as of right now. We don't know what the outcome is for the main event between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. One thing we do know, because they mentioned this on the kickoff show, that Sami Zayn will be in the corner of Roman Reigns this evening for the Undisputed Universal Championship match. But the crowd was more than happy to see Cody Rhodes return. The crowd was more than happy to see Cody Rhodes win. And now the question is, what will he be doing at WrestleMania? We know he's going to be challenging for a title. What title? There have been rumors that night one he could be challenging for the WWE Championship. There have been rumors that night two he could be challenging for just the Universal Championship. There have been rumors he could be challenging for both, for both titles, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I suppose that all depends on what WWE really does have planned for both titles. How can they get one off of Reigns without him actually being defeated? Because when you actually do defeat Roman Reigns, you want that to take place at WrestleMania. It's a big moment. They spent 2 years building towards it, but it felt like a big moment, and Cody Rhodes felt like a massive star in this match. When he came out, he felt like a big deal. Again, the crowd was absolutely overjoyed to see him, and to be honest, once it got down to him and Gunther as the final two, you knew who was going to win. I mean, I don't think they're going to open the show and have Gunther win the Royal Rumble. It was fairly obvious that Rhodes was going to win it, especially when you realise that Sami Zayn wasn't going to be in this match. There was only really one direction they could go in. And even I felt like Seth Rollins was maybe an outsider to win it. And once he got eliminated by Logan Paul, you said, okay, I think Cody Rhodes is going to win this one. And that's indeed the direction they've gone in. Now, as for him entering at number 30, was it strategic by any point? I.e., we don't know how his torn pectoral muscle is going to hold up. I think that was a possibility as well because, frankly, again, it had been rumored or reported that as of last week, he hadn't even been cleared. So it was a formality and he was always going to be in the Rumble, but maybe they wanted to protect him. They didn't want him to come out too early. They also wanted to build anticipation. And also, I think they wanted to tell a story of having the person who entered number 1 in Gunther be in the final two against the person who entered as number 30. And Michael Cole did reference that on commentary as well, and I think that was a nice point. But to be honest, again, I think it's a match that was really well done. It was far superior, I think, to last year's Rumble, which wasn't hard, but they told several stories in it as well. They told the story of Brock Lesnar being eliminated by Bobby Lashley. They teased Gunther versus Brock Lesnar as well. They told a bit of a story when it came to Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So, right, cool, excellent Rumble match, and Cody Rhodes has now booked his ticket to WrestleMania. The question is, who is he going to be challenging, and what is he going to be challenging for? Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Let me know your thoughts on Cody Rhodes winning the men's 2023 Royal Rumble match, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.